Hey everybody, GCurse here. Welcome to I think this is episode 17 of Video Game Discussion. It's basically a series that I do that, it's not gonna, it's not every week, but I try to at least do a couple, once a month. Basically, this talks about something going on in the video game industry or my thoughts regarding it. I will let everyone know I am playing against bots. I find it's a lot easier to just be able to play the game this way instead of having to try to go on Xbox Live and play against other people. Uh, Today's episode is about the way that DLC is distributed, or the perks that you get when you pre-order games or you buy special editions. What I'm talking about is it's about 2 weeks now with the release of GTA 5 coming up. It's about 2 weeks with the this episode of GTA coming, and everything. And I was listening to the perks that are coming out for each of the special edition, for the games. And the one thing that really made my ears kind of perk up, and I think it's like either the second or final tiered package. You get something called, it's like a DNA splicer or something. It's meant for online, okay? I don't have a problem with that. What my concern is the fact that this seems like something that should have been in the game already. Uh, it should have been in the game already, but by the sounds of it, it sounds like they kept it out of the, that this is something you can only get when you buy the higher packs, of this game. What if you cannot afford to buy the $79 or the $100 or whatever it is package? Basically, they're telling you that, hey, we're sorry you can't afford it. You're not good enough to get this if you can't afford it. And I really disagree with that whole business practice. Now, it's one thing to have like a book or a steel case or a fucking, anything that's like actual hard property, like, artwork or something. I can understand that if you're paying out the ass for that kind of stuff. But what if this is something that's supposed to be in game? Why is it that only specific people can get it? I'm not sure if this is actually something that you can buy through through it as a DLC later on or what. But anything that gives somebody an advantage over somebody else due to financial reasoning, I disagree with that whole business model. Yeah. My mom taught me that what is good for one is good for them all. Now, I'm not saying everybody deserves, to have all the artwork and all the special stuff, but if it's in the game, everybody should have it. There should be no basic, exclusivity just because you can't afford it. And that's what my ultimate issue with this is. And this isn't the first time, that I wish this was actually, wow, they already destroyed it? Ah, fuck. Which sentry gun did they destroy? Okay, it looks like the one in the house is still good, so let's set up the defenses over here. But as I was saying, this isn't the first time I've seen this happen. I remember when Mass Effect 3 launched. If you get, I think it was like the $100 version of the game or whatever, you got the collector particle weapon, and then that became like if you bought something else that was high priced, you could also get it or whatever. But it's the fact that they made something that everybody would like to have, but only a few could actually get it because it was in the most expensive game packs. You know, it's like it just to me it's a form of elitism. You know, and that just it drives me nuts when that happens. You know, it starts rubbing people the wrong way. Oh, you're not good enough to get the particle beam, you can't, or whatever it's called. You know, fuck you. You know, it's like I just disagree with that wholeheartedly. You know. But this is basically, like I said, this isn't a hard truth. This is basically me talking to you guys. What do you guys think? Do you think that it's right? Since we're getting out of it. Not a, oh, you kidding me? I can only have. How many did I got? I only got two out. Why the? I had three before. What the fuck? Still not available. Not available. Okay. I had three out before. Maybe it's because I got like two guardians out or something. I don't know. Oh fuck. Oh, you would. I played with the bots before. They never stole my package until this time. Okay, how's my defense? Okay, it looks like the other batch is still working good. Okay. But to me, I honestly think that we're opening Pandora's box. We're basically on a. It's a bad slip, honestly. We're basically telling people that if you cannot buy a certain package that we want you to buy, you're not good enough to get the good stuff. You know. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh really? I didn't kill the guy. Okay, there, that killed him. But yeah, I'm basically. I said it before. You know, I said it plenty of times already in the last 9 minutes. I don't. I if it's basically, you know, digital, if it's something that's meant to be in the game, nobody should have an advantage over anybody else. I understand if it's just like fucking artwork or a book. Yeah, nobody needs that shit. But if you're giving somebody a chance to have something in game and basically nobody else can have it, that's elitism in my. That's the one thing I just hate. Yeah. Okay, looks like that's still working. That's good. Oh man. But I'm gonna let's see. I basically, you know, said all my main points. I'm basically just gonna play this out, maybe, and let you guys watch this. You know, you guys, if you don't know what, if to those who haven't played Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which is not many, I'm pretty sure. I'm not actually this good. The reason I'm doing this good is because I'm playing against bots. This is one thing I think that. Okay, yeah, that's another thing I could talk about. You know, in this episode, should games like Call of Duty and all these other first-person shooters like Halo and stuff, should they have an option just to play against bots? My personal feeling is that yeah, they should. When now the Call of Duty series is actually not the way I came across bots to begin with. A long time ago, I got a first-person shooter game for my computer by the name of Star Trek Elite Force. It was a first-person shooter. It had the Quake 2 engine, I think, but it was a fun first-person shooter game. It had online mode. It was very basic though. But it was fun. Well, one of the modes I came across was a bot mode, and you could actually make your own the person that you're gonna play. You can make them a bot. What the fuck? He wasn't. Oh fuck! You could actually make your own character. Shit, I'm gonna get another defense setup. You could actually. Fuck! You could actually make your own character a bot also. So the one thing I like to do is when I was younger and I played this, what I would do is I would go to town with my mom. I'd set the game up to play with all bots, and I give each bot like master AI, and then I just leave. And I would love to see what the score would be, by the time I got home. And it would actually shock you about how good it could be, Sadly, it seems that being able to play with bots, it's just something that a lot of these game makers do not they do not agree with, which is sad because not everybody wants to play with bots. No, not bots, but no, not everybody wants to have to play against human opponents. Maybe you just like to play by yourself against robots, you know? Finally, I got a VSAT. Awesome. Uh, but yeah, not everybody wants to play against everybody on Xbox Live. I prefer just to play with bots. That's how I am, though. You know, that's how I roll. I find it's a lot more relaxing and stuff. You don't get as mad as you do if you're playing against human people because you don't really. It's not an issue with bandwidth, you know, like lag and stuff, and when you play against bots. You can just play the game as you want. You know, you want to play a team deathmatch game. What I will say though, it seems that there's a lot of there's some restriction because I would like to play like the gun game against bots, and it doesn't let you do that. Yeah. Okay, how's my defense? Okay. Looks like I got a. Oh shit! Oh fuck! I don't want to. Oh well, I can still get it. Okay, where's it at? But yeah, the only besides that Star Trek game, the only game I've ever come across that actually has bot ability is Black Ops 1 and 2. I just I like the idea of, you know, being able to play against bots. I mean, look at this. I have 118 and 4, you know. You can feel good about what you do in this game because it's just you. You don't have to worry about fucking, you know, equaling, you know, being better than the next common person, yeah. Okay, so that's, I gotta go and get that. Now, granted, I play it on the easy difficulty, but who cares? You know, as long as you're having fun, yeah. The only downside is you can't. Apparently, you can only have 4 emplacements. You know, like 2 sentry guns, 2 guardians. I'm gonna try like having 4 sentry guns the next time, you know. That's a nice fridge. I like to have that kind of fridge. I didn't activate that. What the fuck? Huh. And it also helps you by playing bots. It also helps you refine your technique. Yeah. Ooh, AGR. Let's actually play with the AGR a little bit. I never take control of this that much. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. It's actually pretty fun. Hey! Now this is fun. Oh, look at that. I've already built up all my kill streaks again just by playing with the AGR. This is a fun fucking game. Okay, well. Yes, drop my package into this, hot tub. What am I gonna do with 2 Guardians? Who cares? Brutal, baby. Oh, Pip is that? I got two. Oh, that looks awesome, man. Nuclear, baby. Too bad I'm not going to get a medal or anything for that. Unstoppable, baby. Yeah. Alright, cool. Looks like somebody's care package got stuck up there. That's the cool thing about these black hats also. Well, hold on. The cool thing about the black hats, you can actually get stuff from a distance, like this. There you go. Wow. Fury kill, awesome. Holy shit. Package kill! Package kill! Oh, oh, dude, that should be all. Oh my god, that should be. I should get a medal for that. Dude, that's awesome. I'm finding out shit about this game I didn't even know. This is all. I like this. This is fun. I mean, yeah, playing against people on Xbox Live is nice now and then. I know I could add another. I think that was an AGR. I don't. You know, somebody of the game through EMP in there, I'd be fucked. I like that. I threw the care package grenade so hard, it killed the guy. It's like, "Hua! Blam!" Okay, so this was episode 16 or 17 of video game discussions. I covered a couple topics about the issue of in-game exclusivity, you know, if it's right, and the second topic I covered was basically if video games should have a bots mode like what this game does. Okay, peace out, everyone.